goodness for a rainy day. I've been working my tail off this week, and I'm pretty wore out. That was a lot of work. And of course that garden there, I reset all the bricks in the garden. So I was on my knees a lot, on my hands and knees, and wore my knees out. I mean, they're hurting today. So I'm glad for the rain. It's been raining pretty hard this morning, and it's still drizzling rain right now. Let's head in the man cave where it's not so wet and we can chat a little bit. I know with summer coming on here, a lot of rallies popping up now, a lot of biker rallies. And I know in Ohio here alone, there's been all kinds of rallies that are, available to go to during the summer. It all depends on what you like, where you live, how far you want to go. They've got the bike week up in Sandusky by the lake. I've never been to that one. Chillicothe Rodeo, Labor Day weekend down in at the Ross County Fairgrounds in Chillicothe, Ohio. Wetzel's is out towards the Indiana border. They got a bunch of other ones too. Those are just a few of the ones that I'm familiar with. But there's rallies all over the country, and some of them bigger, some of them not so big. Of course, you're all familiar with the Sturgis Rally, the Daytona Bike Week. Those are the two big ones. But each one holds its own personality. Like I like to say, some are a little more, I don't know how to put it, some are just a little more hardcore than others. Now, my discussion for today is just about that. When you choose to go to a biker rally, are there certain biker rallies you won't go to because of the way they are, because of their personality? Now, let's start with Sturgis to begin with, because I've been there numerous times. And I think, for the average person, Sturgis is a pretty safe rally to go to because it's so diverse. I mean, it covers half the state and even into the others, Wyoming and as well, So there's a lot to do. There's a lot of scenic tours that you can ride. But, I think a lot of people, when they hear about Sturgis Rally, right away they think, nakedness, and carnal activities, bad stuff going on. And I think that's just only, if that's what you want, I'm sure you could find it there, but you're really going to have to go find it. You're not going to go visit Sturgis and see that kind of stuff on a normal basis, I'm saying. So, you could even take the family to Sturgis. You can walk the streets of Sturgis and see all the motorcycles and all the people there. Everything's legal. Everything's fairly clean, When you do go into the bars or the saloons, though, you'll see that a lot of the girls that are the barmaids there are very scantily dressed. That's because sex sells, The guy's going to saddle up to the bar and he sees that girl serving him beers in a bikini. Yeah, he's going to keep flipping money out and buying more beers just so he can chit-chat with her and sit there all day and enjoy the view. And of course, she's happy too because she's getting a lot of tips for that. You'll see that a lot at the different saloons, no matter where you go, Daytona, Sturgis, or some of these other bigger rallies. Now, there are some rallies that aren't so family-friendly, that you may want to consider whether or not you would like to go to. Depending on your morals or what kind of person you are, some of these rallies might be a little over the top for you. Let's start. Now, here's one that I'm real familiar with, and it's in Ohio, down in Chillicothe, Ohio, which is right between Cincinnati and Columbus, Ohio. So it's in the southwestern corner of our state. And that rally happens on Labor Day weekend. and it's in the past been Easy Riders rodeo. I'm not sure if that rodeo is even going to continue on anymore because Easy Riders is no longer. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. But I'm going to talk about in the past because I know there's other rallies all over the country that are similar to the Easy Riders rodeo in Chillicothe. You're going to see things there that really some people shouldn't even see, you know. If you were looking for nice, clean family fun, you're going to have a hard time finding it at Chillicothe. Now, they had inside the fairgrounds itself, well, let me explain that. You know, when you go to the fair, you pay to go through the fence and go into the fairgrounds where all the rides and the displays are and everything. Okay, same as with the Chillicothe rally. You have to have a wristband to get into that fairground area. And there's certain things that aren't allowed to happen in that confines of that fenced area. They would have bike shows there, they would have bands there, but still, you know, it's a little more liberal than a lot of places you might attend. But on the other hand, if you step outside that area and head out to the parking lot where all the camping is around the fairground itself, that can get pretty carnal. That can be pretty heavy duty, especially when evening comes around. Things start to happen. You see a lot of nudity, a lot of open perversion, a lot of open sex. People are just, you know, they're into drinking and drugs and just getting blasted, and they'll do things that normally they wouldn't do anywhere else. So, you know, that's the kind of thing you're going to see there. And that's not for everybody. To be honest with you, I had been down there a couple times with some of the groups that I rode with. I don't think I would go down there by myself now, at my age. It's kind of like, for me, been there, done that. So I know what's there. I know what to expect there, and it just doesn't seem like if it's something that I want to represent, you know. I saw things happen down there. I saw people being carried out of there on stretchers because of, you know, I don't know, drug overdoses or maybe a motorcycle accidents, because people, you know, drive like maniacs in the fairground. They're on their bikes. They're smoking their tires, and they're crashing into other people because they're in a drunken oblivion. So you just see all kinds of things going on there. One thing I have always said is I would never, ever take a lady down there, especially my wife. It's just no place for a lady. There's a lot of disrespect that goes on in those environments, so not real healthy. So are those places for the heathen, you know, for the godless? Is it? Because that's pretty much what it seems like when you go there to a rally like that. So, you know, each rally though, depending on where you go or what kind of rally it is, some of them can be very family friendly, but you really have to know, you know, what kind of a rally you want to go to and decide whether it's something you want to bring the kids to, because some of them you definitely don't want to do that. Well, that's my score for today. If you got comments, put them down below and we'll chit chat about the situation. Will I be going to any rallies this year? I don't know. Platter's pretty full. I like to ride. I like to get out and ride locally, take some spins around. I don't see any long rides in the wind for myself or V right now. So that's neither here or there. Not saying it won't happen, but most likely it will not happen right now. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the prayers and the support you give my wife as she battles through her cancer. And thanks for supporting my channel and hanging in there with me, for being a friend. If you haven't yet, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel and keep coming back for more. And we'll have more. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Until next time, ride hard and die free.